Stellar Flurry, and today I'm playing Infinity Nikki by Unfold Games. And we're going with the quest Blessing of the Forest. We have to head to the tomb under the guidance of Little Red Riding Hood, so let's get to it. If you'd like to see more Infinity Nikki content, please leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to check it.
Mother built her room in a secret laboratory inside an underground tomb. That's where she used her own unique methods to create us. I've searched everywhere else and found no trace of her at all. The only place she might have left something for me is that tomb. I hear a voice echo in my head every time I fail. It tells me to give up, to finally surrender. Thank you for breaking that bowl, Nikki. Now all I hear is the rustling of the forest's trees.
Yeah, breaking the bowl last time was a good choice.
Nobody invited you to
Majesty.
including the mechanisms Mother left behind. The forest will drive us out if they find us. Nikki, don't believe those lies. He erased everything. The magic mirror's foolish jokes. White Snow's cheerful singing. I can't.
She can't forgive him, and she'll never forgive
You're
him.
about to discover the secret.
Naughty disobedient. Give your tongues to the behemoths, and you won't share any secrets. You never listen to Father, so your ears shall go to the branches. It's all your fault. Bad children who don't obey. That's why Grandma died.
Nikki, are they gonna hurt Grandma again?
No, Momo. They have to be lying.
That's exactly right. Mother created Grandma to watch over all of the Titan's creations. When she gets sick, it means everyone malfunctions. If she dies, we all die.
No wonder Curioso said Grandma is always sick.
Lying children, full of hate. A little candy, a big punishment.
You liars! I've tried to stop Grandma from dying countless times. I stopped her from drinking the juice. I stayed by her side without sleeping. I tried to get help from outside.
The juice isn't poisonous after all?
No. No matter what I did, just as everyone was about to complete their mission, Grandma would die, and another funeral would begin.
The mission! The mission!
Listen to Father. That's our mission.
No, it isn't. Mother gave us the ability to purify corruption, so we could help our shroomling friends. The dark miasma that followed the Veilfall was an accident, but everyone kept working to cleanse it, trying to protect this forest.
Maybe Nikos didn't know what would happen afterwards. Maybe he thought the scavenger would have hosted a funeral a long time ago.
It's been too long. Why haven't you left yet? Why won't you listen?
Punishment! All bad children must be locked away!
You were invited too.
No. No one here deserves to be locked away. I'll make you all remember your mother.
How are you gonna make them remember their mother,
Under the
Nikki?
tree is
Disobedient
the entrance to the
children.
tomb.
These Esslings are trying to stop us. Nikos' traps are frightened. The key to defeating the scavenger must be there.
I've walked this path so many times, but this is the first
Ah!
time someone has walked
I
it
sped
with
past
me.
them.
There's the entrance to the tomb. If we want to end the funerals, we need to defeat the scavenger. But how? Maybe only Mother would know.
Your mother actually lived under this gravestone? That was brave of her.
Mother was different from the other Titans. She loved the forest. Not all that machinery.
Aw, she
knew
was a
her
nature
experiments
lady.
wouldn't be accepted. So, as the graveyard's caretaker, she hid them in the tomb she knew best. Nikos was disgraced after his machinery failed. Since they were both outcasts, Mother took him in like they were kindred spirits.
She helped him out of kindness. He harmed her children in return.
Yeah, that's awful.
That's just shameless.
Thankfully, he couldn't enter the most important room. That was where Mother lived. Only she and I could get in there.
So now...
Ever since Nikos erased my existence and the forest forgot about me, I can't get in. I can't even pick up the key Mother left behind. That's why I tried to seek help. I hoped that someone from outside the forest would be recognized by this pocket watch and activate it again.
The pocket watch is the key. Maybe Ritali's creations were the continuation of her time.
Makes sense to me.
This watch saw the birth of all of Mother's creations. Now it's become the bell that tolls at their funerals. I tried to break in after I embodied the big bad wolf's form, but the mechanisms drove me back. I was a monster. An intruder.
Did you get those wounds here?
I've fought so many times. I can't remember where any of these scars came from.
Oh,
That's not
this is
good.
Because of Nikos. We have to stop him and defeat the scavenger once and for all.
I hope there will still be traces of Mother inside.
Let's activate the
Careful.
clock.
Mother built defense mechanisms to protect her laboratory. They'll be more dangerous after Nikos corrupted them. Enter from here. The tomb lies beyond all the mechanisms. I'm counting on you. You're like a strong tree, standing tall in the forest for ages, Nikki. You've never doubted yourself, and never wavered in your choices. You are worthy of picking up Mother's key.
Here we go. Time to touch the key and see what happens. Oh, interesting realm. Let's hope I can do this. Nico's corruption has turned Ritel's mechanism into obstacles. Use dawnlight to clear the mist, uncover the hidden treasures, and reach the end of the creation laboratory. Dawnstones created by Ritali's whim are scattered throughout the laboratory. They emit dawnlight that's hidden path. Such a dawnstone will carry its light for a short time. Use the dawnstones that are coated in sticky amber, or some dawnstones are coated in sticky amber. Throw the sticky claw to hook onto it and quickly pull the dawnstones close to you. Use it wisely to gain dawnlight and overcome the mechanisms. Okay. Sticky claw.
Is this the trap Little Red Riding Hood was talking about? Check out all those thorns.
I knew it. This place has been corrupted too. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Jelly pouch common to all regions. Here we go. Teleport. Where we gonna go from here?
Nikki, I'm finally back. This is Mother's laboratory. This is where we were born.
Oh, this kind of looks like that
After
one
I fell
room.
asleep, what happened back then? Maybe only Mother's records can tell us about the forest's past.
A yellowed, unaddressed letter. The day I left Heaven's Reach, you didn't see me off, nor did I look back. That bitter argument marked our final parting. I'll admit it. I could never find the music in the endless grinding of gears. Those noises that disrupt my dreams could give Sleeping Beauty a migraine. But these eyes of mine, eyes that never once longed for cold metal, can see how precious this forest truly is amidst the mist. My friend, coming here has been the best decision I ever made. Lately, I've been feeling a tickle on my shins. It's not bugs, it's something tinier, something curious. They are terribly shy, too, tucking away every time I try to take a peek. So I pretended to doze off, and that's when I finally saw them. Little things no taller than a blade of grass. The shroomlings. We never truly spoken to them before, have we? They are as innocent and charming like a creature straight out of Shroombalina. My friend, it's a shame you never got to have a proper chat with them. Their understanding of nature runs far deeper than ours. Shroomling, plant, people, breathing, jumping, and laughing plant. I think, no, I am almost certain, that I am close to finding a way to save this forest from the creeping miasma. The answer isn't in machinery, but a life that breathes within the forest. Creating life is a strange, foreign business to me. I don't know much about real animals, but I've spent my whole life befriending peculiar fairies and mischievous sorceresses and stories. Building a life from a fairy tale. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? One day, at the very first fairy tale was told, I will complete a creation that holds the heartbeat of my entire life's work. She will be brave, pure, and strong, with a faith in herself that ticks as steadily as a clock and grows as wild as the woods. If I succeed, I shall call her Little Red Riding Hood. That brave Little Red. You know, she was always my favorite. The girl who wasn't afraid to walk deep into the forest. That's so touching and sad. Let's see. Rotalia's Research Logs, Part 2. Status, Botanical Experiment, Day 739. Room temperature, nominal. Progress, adjusting structural integrity, 72% complete. Today's procedure, observation and recalibration. Every night, I wait for Little Red Riding Hood to take her first breath. I find myself sketching her future in my head. She could be a creature of righteous anger, a vessel of untamed power. I have built her skeleton from the remains of behemoths, her sinews from the sturdiest roots, and through her veins flows shimmering moonlight. My child, a synthesis of purest spirit and most resilient flesh. Status, Botanical Experiment Day 2295. Weather, rainy. Incident log, Little Red Riding Hood rescued a shroomling during a forest patrol. Today's procedure, monitored my children's activities, had a fairy tale with time with them. My children are breathing freely now, filtering the toxic miasma with every exhale. They have begun to embrace their own roles, finding voices that are uniquely theirs. Their laughter and little joys are the living embodiment of the classic fairy tale promise. And they all lived happily ever after. I decided to tuck away a little surprise away at the place where the very first fairy tale was told. Just like in the stories of old adventurers, once you brush aside the leaves, you'll discover a treasure chest filled with stars. Status, Botanical Experiment Day 2761. Weather, clear. Incident log, Little Red Riding Hood engaged in a heated dispute with heritage bones. Today's procedure, failed. Attempted mediation. Status: Botanical Experiment Day 4213. Weather clear. Incident log: Little Red Riding Hood sustained minor structural damage. Today's procedure: emergency restoration surgery. Nico spoke to me about his experiments involving the Esslings. Perhaps it's the instinct for curiosity that runs in our blood. Or perhaps the scorn he faced back in Heaven's Reach pushed him towards the darker path. Either way, I'm relieved. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm relieved he chose to stop and gave me his word that those experiments are behind him. Regardless, he seems to hold a genuine affection for this forest, and is quite fascinated by my work, often inquiring about how the children are brought to life. Perhaps one day he might even assist me in creating and nurturing them, but for now the laboratory must remain closed to him. Still, I chose to believe that if the forest... Name! Come on. Still, I chose to believe that if the forest were ever in peril, he would be first to lend a hand. And I apologize, my pup was getting excited and barking. So please do not mind anything. Man, she puts all these books in really high places. Bertali's Diary Part 3. I cannot find Little Red Riding Hood. Nico says she may have grown weary of the woods and left her on her own. I do not believe him. We still have so many stories to finish, right back at the place where the very first fairy tale was told. I still have a very important gift that I never managed to pass to her. So many promises made to the forest. She is not the kind of child to leave without a word. I prefer to believe that she found a long-lost spellbook or tumbled down a rabbit hole. But she's having a fairy tale adventure of her own, will return to us with a basket full of fresh stories. The fingers I used to prepare potions are no longer as nimble as they once were, and my strength is constantly fading. Worst of all, my mind is growing hazy. Even though Nikos works tirelessly to prepare medicinal tonics, my health does not improve. Perhaps the endless days of searching have only worsened my condition. Still, I have not found Little Red Riding Hood, and I must make my final arrangements. Nikos' methods are becoming far too extreme. In his desire to protect the forest, he has begun to violently drive away any travelers who wander here. He even intends to control their memories. Is it the frailty that makes him so anxious? Regardless, I cannot comfortably entrust my laboratory to him and his ways. It is too important. I fear I do not have much time left. Little Red Riding Hood, if I have already slumbered within the forest before you return, please remember that I have left the key for you. Everything I own is yours forever. My only regret is that I cannot give you your gift in person. Yet I believe that wherever you are, you will fare well. You will become the Little Red Riding Hood who protects this forest as told in tales as you promised. I have told 1,000 fairy tales in my life, but never repeated an ending. I loved all of them, for they all are fate's gifts of surprise. It is such a pity, because the story Mom was most curious about was the story of your life. That is so sad.
Records mention the place where the very first fairy tale was told.
That's it. I've never seen this box before.
Did Nikos leave it here? What is that awful man playing at?
It's always good to be cautious. Maybe the materials I found could lead us to the answer.
Let's see. Years ago, Nikos wandered into Misty Forest. After Ratalia took him in, he claimed absolute loyalty to the forest in return for her kindness. But from the bowl of soup in the tomb, we know Ratalia's condition worsened. Under his treatment until she eventually died, combined with his earlier act of blank, tricking Little Red Riding Hood into drinking the soup. It can be
This is it!
inferred that he also used the same method to poison Ratalia. From the blank, it is clear that after blank disappeared, Ratalia devoted all her strength to searching. From the 3 documents in the tomb, it is clear that after Little Red Riding Hood disappeared, Ratalia devoted all her strength to searching her whereabouts. Until her death, the two never reunited. In her final moments, Ratalia left behind for her wished blank and at a place they had promised to meet. Her wish to protect the
Nikki,
forest.
this is it!
We deduced it correctly. Nikos murdered Ratalia with poisoned soup and claimed her work for himself, but he never succeeded in entering her tomb. That means the box could not have been a trap set by Nikos. It's more likely a final gift Ratalia left for Mint Riding
To
Hood.
harm the very person who saved you. Oh, for empty fame! How could someone be that cruel?
Unfortunately, Momo, there are tons of cruel people like that in the world. You just gotta find the good ones, and sometimes you gotta search through a lot of bad to find the good.
Who even remembers him now? The Titans vanished ages ago, and everything he yearned for will never happen.
He told us that the people of Heaven's Reach would call out his name one day, and that the Titans would reclaim their glory, thanks to him. I didn't understand it back then. Now it's almost laughable.
Huh! He thought he deserved all that for stealing someone else's work? He's going to be infamous when this gets out.
Yeah, probably.
The evidence of his crimes is still here. There's no way he got in.
No, not unless he
And
followed
this
us.
box left behind must be...
Something Mother left for me?
Yes. She mentioned that she wanted to leave something very important behind. I think it's a gift for you. She must have been waiting for you to open it.
Mother's gift. For my coming-of-age ceremony?
Coming-of-age ceremony?
Mother once said that when I truly learned how to love a forest, she would teach me the final way to protect it.
Okay.
Protect the forest. Open it, Little Red Riding Hood. Whatever's in there must be the key to saving everyone.
It's got a heart on the box.
But can I really do it?
Yes, you can.
Mother is gone. She wanted me to protect this forest, but I never could. Everyone was tricked. The forest was corrupted. And Mother... I couldn't protect anything.
No, Nikos may have tainted this place, but one disaster can't destroy the whole forest, and it cannot destroy you. Just like seeds break through the soil, this forest will awaken again. We can still save all of Lady Ratalia's children.
I've been the mad girl, and I've been the monster. But no matter what I did,
Oh, come
I
on.
wasn't strong enough. Not even close.
Watch out!
Drink your soup. Want to be a monster? They're all afraid of you because of me. You're nothing but nameless nobody.
This is the last loop. Nikki, I might not have the strength to do this.
No! You are Ratalia's daughter, a child of the forest. You've never stopped trying. You're a warrior. We'll defeat that liar. All he knows how to do is steal from others. You don't have to be mad or a monster. You just need to fight this.
It's a rifle! Oh! Oh, I love it. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love the rose embellishments and the embroidery. I love how it glitters, the layers of the ruffles and what looks like a sheer lace. The cloak is gorgeous. And I love the rifle. I really love the rifle. Oh, there's even a wolf at the end! It's on the end of the muzzle. Yeah, you pose with it. Oh, wow. This is going to be an interesting development. When the scavenger prepares a powerful attack, dark essence forms a ring around it. Press RB as the ring shrinks to the smallest to evade the attack. Okay. So that's the scavenger. I do love that cutscene of it. We got it! We got the scavenger!
Nikki.
Are you okay?
We did it.
We won! Yay!
The scavenger. Nikos. They'll never harm this forest again.
The only thing buried now is his empty fame.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for giving me the chance to finish my mother's story.
Little Red Riding Hood?
Yes. She was the most courageous girl of all. She stood in front of her displaced people and led them into the forest. The mist parted before her, revealing the path ahead as the forest welcomed her home.
So that's the story Curioso was searching for. What happened next?
She picked up a gun and used it to guide her way through the forest. She even saved the big bad wolf. She didn't want a reward, but the big bad wolf still promised to help her whenever she was in need. But one day, the enemy struck, and Little Red Riding Hood almost ran out of bullets. At death's door, she fired one last shot into the sky. If you can, fight with me!
And the big bad wolf answered her call?
Yes. Suddenly, a huge silhouette emerged. She didn't say a word before the wolf swallowed her whole, its eyes burning red. They became one nimble and powerful force. Together they declared, "The forest shall go unharmed." The big bad wolf went on to howl under the moon alone, and Little Red Riding Hood's people were saved. They lived happily ever after.
A happy ending. Now you can return to your people.
Mother hesitated about that ending when she rewrote the story. She said, Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf shouldn't exist just to protect. So we wrote a new ending. After defeating the enemy, the two left the forest and went on to explore the world.
Oh, that's cool.
To see new lands and new trees.
I'll spend the rest of my life finishing Mother's story. This is for you.
It's everyone.
Oh, cool. And look, even Nikki's included in the Saintess outfit.
Goodbye, Nikki. See you in the next story.
Goodbye.
Does she always leave in such a hurry?
She'd been trapped here for so long. I'm sure she couldn't wait to leave. We should go to the graveyard and check on everyone.
Oh yeah, because, you know, they're all Esslings. I'm sure that's gonna go over well.
Our most distinguished guests are here at last.
Does everyone remember?
Of course, of course! The brave, mad Red Riding Hood. If Clarity is madness, then she will be mad.
How did Mother's favorite fairy tale go again? Then in comes the terrifying big bad wolf, but she had strength.
Still not enough. She couldn't escape his clutches. It's Little Red Riding Hood!
She waited and waited. Through the forest, she wandered and wandered. The pink-haired hero brought moonlight with her.
She lit up the darkness and exposed the schemer.
She told her to smash her bowl and find her own path.
Then this funeral...
Could be a coming-of-age ceremony.
The fairy tales end. Her mother's epitaph. Every named lost to the forest cried out in
Oh, look at
unison.
that. We saved everyone.
The great battalion roams this place. Born for the forest, died for the forest. Long, long after all of her stories and hers, we still sing them. The forest will never forget the tall girl, her red hat, or her pink hair.
Once upon a long time ago, the great Ratelli roamed the place. Born to the forest, died with the forest. Aw. We got a golden Momo button! And a painting gifted by Little Red Riding Hood. Can I craft it? Ooh, I can craft it! Funeral of the Forest. The cruel scythe carves through the chest of reincarnation, but cannot break the eternal silence of the night. The creations are like wound-up clockwork. Swiftly performing clumsy funerals, suppressed rebellion roars with unceasing fury. When will the moonlight be returned to the forest? Cool. And that was Blessing of the Forest. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked and enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and I will sure to bring more Infinity Nikki content in the future. This is Stellar Flurry, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, stellar friends. Have a stellar evening and a stellar day.